And here we are back at the Budweiser Shootout, getting ready for the restart. And it looks like Sean Henley, he took a pit stop right after we went to break, so he's back a lap down in dead last. I'm gonna give a top 10 rundown. Barney Ward, Matthew McMurray, Danny Wells, Cody Llamas, Pichu London, Red Bell, S.Ozkan, Aaron Williams, Trent Dunham, and Callum Wells. That's your top 10. We're going to restart this race with 7 laps to go. Barney Ward is the race leader. Everyone has fresh tires and fuel. So I doubt we're going to have to worry about anybody running out of gas in the closing laps. Barney Ward is going to lead them off single file. As we are having the restart. And well, some cars not even wasting any time. Barney Ward heads into turn 1. And look like we're trying to battle for second between teammates. Danny Wells and Pichu London. Danny Wells and Matthew McMurray. Pichu London, he's driving up behind Danny Wells in the 17. And here comes S.Ozkan. He's been in the back this whole race, but he's made his way into the top 5. And they're almost trying to go 4 wide again. But they better back off. Red Bell, she's driving behind Pichu London, and I see Connor Breeden. His car's not up to speed after scraping the wall for a long time. He's holding up Lewis Gordon and Joseph Lombard, and here comes Zohar Mutton, and they're going 4 wide again. Be careful, guys! Oh no! Oh, Callum Wells, Red Bell, Danny Wells. Oh, Charles Jackson again. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Whoa, just like the first caution. Oh my gosh. And S.Ozkan is the race leader. Yes, S.Ozkan is the race leader, but coming behind him is Trent Dunham. I believe this is the race to the line. S.Ozkan has stayed in the back all day, and for him to win this race, that would be something. Leading him to the line, S.Ozkan is going to beat Trent Dunham and Barney Ward. But is the race over? I do not know. We're going to have to wait and see as we have our second caution. S.Ozkan led them to the line. Barney Ward dropped to 3rd. Cody Llamas is in 4th. And Lewis Gordon is 5th. Oh my gosh. You can't do 4 wide at Daytona. You're going to wreck. Let's take a look and see what happened. Okay, here's a good view of what happened, almost exactly as the first caution. We're riding on board with Cody Llamas, and they were running, they were actually running normally. It's just the 47 hooks the 71, and then in turn, they both take out Danny Wells in the 17. I'm trying to go back and see. Connor Breeden almost gets into the back of the 6, but he backed off in time. There's Zohar Mutton going under the apron. He was forced down there, so he won't get penalized. But, man. Let's go to the TV1 camera and see what happened. And here we are with the TV1 camera. I guess, well, Red Bell, she just hooked the 71 of Callum Wells, and they both just get into the wall. They take Pichu London and Danny Wells with them. And it looks like Aaron Williams in the 99 also got a lick from that in his right front. That's probably what made him slow. And this is just unbelievable. And then what got me was Charles Jackson and Pichu London. Look at that. That is, wow. Major damage to the 31 and the 14. Well, both of their days are just done. As we see Red Bell and Callum Wells recollecting themselves. But Jack Richards and Pichu London, they got the worst of that. Let's go on board with Jack Richards. Charles Jackson, I'm sorry. Okay, here we are riding on board with Charles Jackson in the 14. This is what he saw. I guess he couldn't see from the smoke of the 31 cars. It just came out of nowhere. and he could not get out of the way in time. I'm trying to see the point of impact. I'm trying to see how fast he was going. He was probably going, let's see. He was going 175 miles an hour when he slammed into the 31 car. 175 miles an hour. And that is brutal. Okay, here we are with one last camera. This is the view of Pichu London. Pichu London, he actually scraped the wall before entering turn 1. And he was in the smoke, and then the next thing you know, you see a speeding 14 car heading towards you. And he nearly flipped, but he didn't. Both the 31 and 14 got real heavy damage from that. And they both retired to pit road. And here we are back for the Budweiser Shootout. Charles Jackson, Pichu London, and Red Bell have dropped out of the race. And now we're only going to have a one-lap shootout to determine a winner for the Budweiser Shootout. I'm going to give a top 10 rundown. S.Ozkan, Trent Dunham, Barney Ward, Cody Llamas, Lewis Gordon, Zohar Mudden, Jack Richards, Ralph Green, Jesse Kaplan, and Ryan Cooper. That's your top 10. Can S.Ozkan hang on to his lead to win the Budweiser Shootout, the first race of the NNSCRA Crunch Pro Series? We're going to have to wait and see as the pace car is leaving the track. S.Ozkan, he's going to have Trent Dunham, Barney Ward, Cody Llamas, and his teammate Lewis Gordon to worry about as we're having our final restart. And uh-oh, Barney Ward's moving to the outside. I don't think that was a good move. And here comes Cody Llamas trying to walk on the inside. They're only going to battle for one lap. S.Ozkan has the lead, but Trent Dunham, he's being pushed by the 48. And they're heading towards the back straightaway. Nobody's making a move yet. I don't think Trent Dunham's got the distance. He's trying to go to the inside, but he's not close enough to go under S.Ozkan. And S.Ozkan, he's still the leader. Cody Llamas has moved up to third. This is going to be Trent Dunham's last chance, but I don't think he's going to get it. That 18 car is fast. Coming out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. Nobody is making a move. And S.Ozkan will win the Budweiser Shootout. S.Ozkan wins the NNSCRA Budweiser Shootout. Second place is Trent Dunham. Third place is Cody Llamas. Fourth place, Barney Ward. Fifth place, Zohar Mudden. Sixth place, Lewis Gordon. Seventh place, Ralph Green. Eighth place, Ryan Cooper. Ninth place, Matthew McMurray. And rounding out the top 10 is Aaron Williams. S.Ozkan, the first half of this race, he was running outside the top 15 with his teammate Lewis Gordon. And he wins the race. How about that 18 car? As we take a look at our finishing results, I've already announced the top 10. Joseph Lombard almost had a top 10, but he was just 65 1/1000 of a second behind Aaron Williams. Jack Richards ends up 12th, Connor Breton 13th, Jesse Kaplan 14th. And rounding out the top 15 is Danny Wells. Dylan Poteet and Callum Wells finished 16th and 17th. Sean Henley finishes 18th, a lap down. At least he didn't get dead last. Red Bell retired out of the race, and we all know what happened to Pichu London and Charles Jackson. Well, the NNSCRA Crunch Pro Series veterans duked it out, and now the rookies want their turn, and they'll get it when the Daytona 500 comes. So congratulations once again to S.Ozkan for winning the Budweiser Shootout.